From the story Prison Wife Chronicles, Chapter 1, She's Scarface. I guess my life coming full circle is what has prompted me to start this book. But I think someone somewhere could benefit from this mess I've been through. Forgive me if it seems as though I'm skipping around a bit. As old as I am now, it's hard to keep a timeline consistent completely with exact times of events. I will try my best though, because each part is an intricate piece of me. The journey I have been on as a prison wife has definitely been a long, intensive one. But it is a journey that, through trying to find freedom for my loved one, I'm finding freedom for myself. We met in 1999. Man, that was so long ago. I can't even remember what month it was, but I do remember it was during the summer. I had just broken up with someone prior. I convinced myself that that was the last time that I would give any piece of my heart to another being and allow them to do with it what they pleased. I was now a self-proclaimed player. No, not the sense of player that you know. I love to go out and eat, go on dates, go dancing, have all the fun parts of the relationship, but none of that extra complicated stuff. Your girl was cute back there too. Most definitely couldn't nobody tell me nothing. The beauty on the exterior, though, was not actually what made me that diamond in the rough. It was my personality. I was fun to be around then. I treated everyone as equals. And though I really looked good, there was no ego involved. I could just tell you that it was because of this great upbringing that I had and that I was just raised to see the best in people. Actually, that would be true. But the real reason that I maintained and kept such a level head is because in the beginning of middle school, I was bullied. I grew up as a complete tomboy. I always wanted to show that I was just as strong, could jump just as high, and just as fast as all the boys. Back then, I was a skateboarder. Unable to get a skateboard at the time, I decided that I was going to make one myself out of an old pair of roller skates and a wagon. I tied and secured the roller skates to the bottom of the wagon. Yeah, genius idea, right? I told my sister to jump aboard. Come on, Chris, this is gonna be fun. Chris jumped on top of the concocted skateboard and I began to push. Yay! Hey, Chris, isn't this fun? All of a sudden, the joy and laughter came to an abrupt halt. The wheel of the skate had got stuck in the crack of a sidewalk. The skateboard stopped immediately and I went flying top speed over Chris's head, straight for the sidewalk. It was almost as though my face was going for a home run in across the concrete. After my fall, I jumped up and looked at Chris, and she began laughing hysterically. Hey, what's wrong? Why are you laughing? What's going on? I went inside the house and looked in the bathroom mirror and I realized I had scraped the whole side of my face down to the white meat. Accompanying this face fillet were large scratches across my chest and left hand. I also chipped my front tooth. I couldn't believe it. I looked like a freaking monster. I returned to school with band-aids across my face. When I could no longer wear band-aids, I would just sit in class and cover my face with my hands. The freaking teacher actually thought that I was being abused. She came to me and was like, you can let me know if something's going on at home. I told her, no, nothing's going on. I just fell off my homemade skateboard. She didn't believe me, I could tell. Guess black people skateboarding was unheard of. Crazy. Sixth grade has started out perfect. A new school, and now it changed within an instant. Kids at the bus stop officially called me Scarface. All middle school included of rejection, isolation, loneliness, and depression. I remember one time a guy that didn't usually ride our bus rode that day. He proceeded to sit right next to me. That was so unusual because I was always the one by herself. I would just curl myself up as tight as I could into a ball inside my jacket and hope that I would just disappear. Out of the blue, there's a scream. Hey, don't sit there. The guy was like, why? Why can't I sit here? One of my taunters said, that's Scarface. He was like, well, isn't she still a female? The taunter replied, no, she's Scarface.